What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Soptic Sports Podcast. Before anything, check us out on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, at Soptic Sports. Welcome back to episode 3. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We start off with the Lake Show tonight. Lakers vs. Nuggets, Game 2 in Denver.
Yeah,
right now it's
big game
on.
right now, 23-20, 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
We gotta talk about Game 1 though.
Yeah,
we gotta talk about
Game 1. Yeah, we got Game 1 of both series that went down. Yeah, the Champions League Semifinals. What else? That it?
UFC 291.
Oh yeah. UFC cards got announced.
Let's start with
Game 1 was a battle of the big men. We got 80 dropping 40.
Oh yeah.
We called that. We said it was going to be 80 versus
And then Jokic with a 31 point, not 31. 34 point triple-double, 21 rebounds and 14 assists as well.
Dude, in the first quarter,
he had
10 minutes into the first quarter, he already had like 10 rebounds, like 5 assists, and like 8 points.
He had 19 and 14 in the first half.
Yeah.
He was just like putting in more effort.
It's not even like it honestly
He's just the best player in the NBA.
The ball
is so big.
On the rebounds, the ball literally bounces straight in his hand as he just floats it up every time. You guys saw the buzzer beater here?
That was absurd. I just literally like a.
It doesn't make no sense. Makes no sense.
I think they got the matchups they wanted by pulling AD out of the paint too.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, we're gonna see.
I still think like
down.
they won it in Denver. I think the Lakers really just need to steal a game in Denver to win the series.
Yeah, if they can win this game tonight, this would be huge.
I mean, if they can get 21 from KCP and 16 from Bruce Brown, the Nuggets, then they're gonna be in good shape to retire.
Jamal Murray too.
Dude, no, Bruce
Brown took over for
me.
He took over for a solid 10 minutes.
Yeah, he did take over for a solid 10 minutes. That's all the announcers were talking about. Bruce Brown is a certified killer. He's gonna be a problem for the Lakers. I didn't see Reggie Jackson. Did Reggie Jackson get any minutes? Is he even playing?
I didn't really see Reggie.
Reggie Jackson, DNP coach's decision.
DNP coach's decision for Reggie Jackson.
He's a team player.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like he's a team player. That's one of the reasons I like him. You know.
I feel like
they got the win. That's what matters. Yeah. Reggie Jackson's team got the win. That's what matters to me. That's what matters to Reggie Jackson.
Oh yeah, is he in the game right now?
Okay.
Yo, wait, who do they have on Jokic right now?
Yo, it's low-key him.
Just got a rebound.
Nah. He's number 7.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, Green. Yeah.
We can talk about the Heat Celtics game too.
Yeah, I mean.
Give me buckets.
ESPN came out with a 97% chance of the Celtics winning the series, a 3% chance of the Heat winning the series, even after the Heat go into Boston, which is one of the hardest things in the NBA, and win Game 1. They steal Game 1. I think the chances now went down to 87-13, which is still crazy.
Nah, ESPN's stupid for that.
ESPN is just riding Jason Tatum.
The Heat were plus 300 yesterday. That Heat bettors are happy.
Heat bettors probably are very happy.
At this point, I think like we know that Jimmy has to perform for them to win. And we've been saying that since like the beginning of the playoffs, but he keeps dropping 30 over 30. He's averaging like 31, dropping 35 Game 1. He's clutch shots to that 3-pointer, that end of the shot clock I rattled in. He's big time shot after big time shot. Jimmy Butler and Bam had 20. No. But their duo outplayed Boston's duo, who they combined for 52. The Heat combined for 55. But the duo.
Nah, yeah. I see what you're saying. I mean, honestly, the thing about Jimmy Butler's performance that I really liked is he didn't shoot a 3, and it was. He didn't shoot a 3 until the third quarter, fourth quarter. He got to the paint, he got his rhythm going first, and he was playing like a hawk on defense. He had like 5 steals. He had 2 big ones in the fourth quarter, and like that completely changed the game. He was clamping up anyone who had to guard, and like if he was by far the best player on the court last night. Especially
Jimmy's just a dog.
He's a dog.
He's a dog out there.
I think they're the best 8 seed ever.
I was about to say I saw something about that earlier.
Yeah, they don't play like an 8 seed in the playoffs.
They don't play like an 8 seed.
Well, I was talking about Giannis.
Kyle Lowry too, dude. Kyle Lowry. We said he was gonna be big. He was big last night. He hit 2 threes. He hit 3 threes early. He hit 2 threes early. Yeah, he was huge last night.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna see some offensive games. Jimmy Butler and Tatum both getting double-digit free throw attempts. They're getting to the paint. They're getting their shots. it's going to be entertaining. This series really might go down to 7.
Yeah.
With a big time shot that decides the entire series.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how this unfolds. It's also going to be interesting to see how Boston handles the games in Miami, and how like games 3 and 4 work out, because I don't know if the Heat protect home court, if the Heat give away a game like that, like Boston's right back in the series. So
it's also interesting to see what if the Heat take game 2.
Heat take game 2, they're definitely winning the series.
I mean, I'd love to say that, but that's also the same exact thing I said in the first round of the NHL playoffs when the Rangers went up 2-0.
Different game though.
that game's also going on right now live.
It's a different.
By the way,
the NBA and hockey are different there. I feel like it's way easier to get momentum in a series in hockey than it is in basketball, especially.
Yeah, that is.
Especially New York, New Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, they really caught momentum and just the Rangers did not catch anything.
Yeah.
They didn't even catch any spark, no spark at all to get anything going.
Yeah, I mean, right now the Hurricanes are up 1-0, 16:27 left in the second against the Panthers. This is game 1. The Hurricanes, I originally predicted the Hurricanes. I was watching the first period. The Panthers had a lot of chances. I think that the Panthers are going to be a really tough matchup for them in the long run. But the Hurricanes are a team that really takes, when they get their chances, they take them.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat a team like that.
They're a really fast team. They fly. I really like the Panthers just because I think that they're some dogs, man. Their AC beat the best team we've seen in the regular season ever. They can handle a little come from behind as we've seen. So game one. Smack.
Yeah.
Yes, we got.
We got the other game 1 tomorrow night, I'm pretty sure. We got
Vegas.
Stars Vegas, yeah. What do you like in that series, Davis?
I really like the Stars. I really like my guy Jason Robertson.
Yeah.
They obviously got a lot of veterans over there, but Mark Stone and the Knights they've shown zero weakness in the playoffs. And if their guys can get going, if March can keep putting pucks in the net, then they're going to be a very dangerous team. And I want the Stars to win, but I think that the Knights, if they can't get stopped, if they can't get their momentum stopped, then I think they could end the series in 5 games, potentially.
5 games? 5 games would be.
I respectfully disagree. I'm gonna have to go with the underdogs in this upcoming game, the Dallas Stars.
You like the Stars?
Who's your favorite guy from Dallas?
Austin.
I think Jason Robertson.
Yeah.
That's who you're talking about.
Yeah, Jason Robertson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's gonna need to have a big series for them to come out on top.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But I got the Stars.
Couldn't agree with you more. I do have the Knights, but it's. I think I have Knights in 7. And I can see it going either way.
Let's go Stars.
So you want to talk about this?
Yeah, you can talk about UFC 291.
Yeah.
So Dana White came out and announced UFC 291.
Yeah.
The
And
BFM.
another card, right?
No.
He announced
291.
not Izzy. Sean versus Aljamain.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah.
But I don't know what card that is. I don't know if they've announced the whole card or they just announced that they're fighting.
Yeah, they did announce it. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I like Poirier versus Gaethje.
Yeah, no,
that's
the BFF belt.
Are they bringing out the belt for it?
Yeah. Well, because
the baddest man on the planet.
the baddest man. On
Who was
the
the last
planet.
one? It was Masvidal.
It was Masvidal versus Nate Diaz, and it was stopped because it was stoppage on Nate Diaz's eye.
Yeah.
But Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier fought before. Dustin Poirier won by TKO in round 4.
Yeah.
I think there's not going to be a difference. I think Justin Gaethje is a good fighter, but he's not as technical as Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
I think Dustin Poirier is able to just slowly wear him down and just end up beating him.
I think Poirier could be the best boxer in the UFC.
No, yeah.
We know who the
Well,
best boxer in the UFC.
He's the best boxer.
One of the best boxers in the UFC.
No, I don't even think that's true.
But I think
I'm not a.
I really like.
I'm not a
I
Poirier guy.
really
He's not a
like.
likable dude.
I really like Gaethje in his last fight. I really like Gaethje. He
Yeah,
took
I
some
mean,
bad shots in the first
It
round.
doesn't matter though, dude. You know Justin Gaethje's gonna come in and just try to knock out whoever he fights. Like Dustin Poirier knows that too. Dustin Poirier's fought him when he was younger, hitting harder, moving faster.
I mean, yeah, but I think he might be able to.
And if you watch that knockout, Poirier pieces him up.
Nah,
Pieces him up for like 2 minutes and then finally lands the blow.
Poirier is a killer, but
And then the co-main event on that card is Jan Blachowicz versus Alex Pereira.
yeah,
And Alex Pereira's gone up in weight after losing the championship
Okay.
at middleweight to Israel Adesanya.
yeah.
I think that Pereira is able to knock out Blachowicz. I think that Blachowicz, like, hasn't been very impressive to me. I think he's impressive. I just don't think he's been like over the top his last couple fights. Like he won the championship back in 2021 against
He defended
or
against Izzy.
2020 he won it against Dominic Reyes, I believe, and then he defended against Izzy. He beat Izzy and then lost to Glover. He got submitted by Glover Teixeira in like a terrible fight. And then who did he recently fight? I don't even know.
I think that
I think
He
Pereira
fought
knocks him out.
Ankalaev and he drew him.
Oh yeah, that was a weird fight.
Yeah, that was a really weird
if
fight.
Pereira can keep it on the feet and take away John's weight, because he's going to be coming in a lot heavier than Pereira.
Nah.
Yes,
Nah.
100.
Wait, what do you mean coming
talking
in a lot
about?
heavier than Pereira? No, he's not. No, he's
Dude,
not.
Pereira walks around at like the same weight as like
No, he's not.
Pereira walks around.
John's a big man.
John's a
walks
big
around
man,
at- Pereira walks
but
around
it's not gonna be that big of a
245.
difference.
He's
Like
235.
Pereira's cutting now to 205,
To 205. He was like
and
240.
he walks around at like 230, 225.
Does he walk around?
Dude, you can look at him. There's pictures of him next to a light heavyweight, Dominic Reyes, outsizing him and out-muscling him. Literally.
Nah,
What's middleweight? 175.
185. And when he cuts to 185, he is
That's a crazy
he is
cut, bro.
insanely thin.
No,
He's
he's
like,
an absurd cut.
dude,
I
he was
actually built up more.
on his fight against Izzy. He woke up a pound overweight,
Yeah.
couldn't eat, couldn't drink, just like sat in a hot tub. I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
sweating, burning calories,
That's what I'm
whatever.
saying. And he got knocked out.
And he got knocked out.
Seeing
Low-key shot. I still think it's on the weight
That's
cut.
so.
But we don't have to talk about that
Dude,
right now.
we can pull a compilation of UFC fighters who are in much worse shape than Pereira was before this fight.
What do you mean? I mean, I don't know if that. How are you gonna say that?
That there's been multiple.
You mean
other
like people
situations
that have
where
like
people
died
are
on
not-
the weight scale?
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
making
they
an
didn't fight.
excuse. And
They
still
didn't fight.
They did.
No.
It's-
You'll never see a weight cut where someone's actually very messed up.
Look at them. Look at the Max. Look.
Max Holloway didn't fight that fight. That was supposed to be against Khabib. He didn't fight. The fight that like they had to bring out the towel and then he had to strip down naked. They had to bring out the towel so he could strip down naked on the scale. He didn't. He made weight and then doctor said he couldn't fight because he was too like the weight cut got to him too much.
Dehydrated.
Not even dehydrated. His body was failing him.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to Khabib when he was supposed to fight Tony Ferguson. He tried to weight cut. He said while he was weight cutting, he just felt like something inside of him exploded. And he went to the hospital. They just deemed it that he couldn't fight. What's his name, too?
I don't know. You seen the Masvidal one where he was in the hot tub?
Oh, what's his name? The dude that's friends with Hamza. The gorilla, the white guy that fought.
Oh, the guy with like the hat.
No.
No.
The Aussie.
I don't know. All I know is that Izzy caught him with two temple shots and left.
No, you can't call luck on that.
Yeah, like
I don't call. I don't call.
That's
luck.
what it sounds like.
I think that Pereira wasn't 100% the fight. That's
shot. You play the UFC, right? If you're spamming shots and you get your stamina low, you get hit with two overhand left, overhand, you're going to sleep.
I mean, we can argue about it, but if you want to argue about it, Alex wins the argument. That's the only thing. Like, you can argue all you want about that knockout, but like, yeah, it's a knockout. But like, Alex Perez still holds 3 wins over.
I still think that they should have had another rematch.
I mean, I
No,
just don't
they
think he was
will,
cut
I
into
think.
that
I
weight.
think they
No,
will.
I don't think they will ever fight again. I don't think he's ever cutting to that weight again. I think Izzy's too scared to move up against him and lose. And just
Is he not like?
Izzy in the post-fight interview was saying
He
it's
doesn't- he
over.
doesn't-
He doesn't need another shot at him, bro. You lost 3 times. Against
He's
him.
not. But he's not afraid to go see Pereira at
Yes,
he's just
he is.
he's not gonna go just because
He is.
He is afraid of him at light heavyweight.
he was
He's afraid of him.
after what happened last time. He was not gonna go up to light heavyweight.
He's afraid of
again.
him.
He's not going. He's
Gonna
just.
fall
He's
John
gonna.
Jones.
Dude, he would go up to light
He's-
heavyweight to fight Jamal Hill, I think. I think he would go up to light heavyweight to fight Jamal Hill. I don't think that's a hard fight for Izzy. I think he is scared of Alex Pereira at
Yeah,
205.
yeah,
I would be scared of Alex
Yeah,
Pereira at
he's
205.
not gonna fight Alex Pereira at 205. I guarantee you that.
That's literally playing into what Alex wants.
Alex Pereira would knock him dead at 205. Dude, he was gonna knock him dead, bro. Like, he was winning that fight too.
It was
I honestly thought
And then
he was winning
there's
that fight. He was
Costa
gonna knock-
versus-
Shot. We can say the same thing about their last fight. Izzy was dominating,
Yeah, I know.
and then he caught him.
Yo, by the way, Lakers are up 7 right now. With 10 minutes left in the
And
second.
then one other fight on this card that I want to talk about is Tony Ferguson versus
Oh.
Bobby Green. That's gonna be a fun fight. I mean, I think like who knows what's going on with Tony Ferguson at this point in his career.
He's done.
He's washed, but he's definitely not the fighter he was. But
Last
Bobby
time-
Green's gonna go in there and just mess around, try to
Yeah.
box.
Last time I watched
I
Tony
think
Ferguson fight, you got a bottom of the foot to the face and went night night.
Nah, I mean, you also got choked out by Nate Diaz. But, like,
that was bad.
that was bad.
Nate Diaz was washed.
Gang, gang, not
Beat
gang,
up,
gang.
dude, he was like losing the fight, and then he like shot for a takedown. He got choked out.
That was bad.
Yeah, boy.
Nate Diaz won.
And then I think it's Michael Chiesa. Yeah, Chiesa versus
Bro,
Kevin Holland.
no,
Which,
not
what?
no, no.
I think it'll be an interesting fight. They both like to talk.
Yeah.
So there'll definitely be some fireworks in that fight. I think Kevin Holland's gonna win though.
Let's also quick O'Malley versus Sterling.
This is interesting. I love both fighters, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Interesting to see how Sugar Sean deals with Aljamain's ground game.
Mm.
If Aljo can get those takedowns and just dominate the ground, I don't think that he'll be able. Sugar Sean's gonna be able to get control
Yeah.
at all. But then again, he has the length advantage by a lot, if I'm not mistaken, and he's definitely the better stand-up fighter,
Yeah.
most likely.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he can control his distance and keep it up, and he's got a great shot.
So who do you have? Who do you have on that?
I think that it's gonna be a dogfight.
I disagree. I think
I
it's a
disagree.
terrible fight for
I
Sean
think
O'Malley.
Actually-
Sterling chokes him out in round 2.
Or-
I think Sterling makes easy work of Sean O'Malley. I think the only thing that can play into
he
this
might
is
get
if Sterling doesn't get. Sterling wants to go up in weight. Sterling's waiting to go up in weight. He said his ideal retirement is that he beats Henry Cejudo, which he did, beats Sean O'Malley, goes up, beats Volk, ends on top with 2 titles. But you know, it's hard to like look past fighters in UFC. It's like very easy
Yeah.
for someone's run to get stopped. I think the most overrated factor of this fight is Sean O'Malley's reach.
Yeah.
If you look at it, he has 1 inch reach advantage, which is
He just seems so much more.
yeah, no, he's taller. He'll have bigger legs. He'll have longer legs. It just Aljamain Sterling has a very, very like weird build in terms of his height and then the length of his limbs.
Yeah.
And I think that if he can one kick the feet out of Sean O'Malley has shown a lot of struggles in the past. Not even like one fight, multiple fights of his feet not being.
I
able
might
to
be
hold
wrong,
him.
but I don't think I've seen him fight someone like anything like Sterling.
I mean, he fought Jan. He beat Jan.
Jan's like a boxer though,
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, you haven't seen anyone.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Sterling fight anyone that's tall,
yeah,
long, likes
yeah.
to throw.
Yeah.
And Sean O'Malley, although he plays the role of looking like a clown, talking like a clown, sometimes messing around like a clown,
He's getting his
when he gets in the octagon, he's a very, very well-trained fighter. Very knows how to get his shots, and I think it really just comes down to whoever wins. So if it goes 5 rounds, whoever wins the championship rounds are going to fight.
Yeah.
But-
that's fair.
I think round one shows what's going to happen. Like, if Sean's able to like land a few, if he's not really able to land, because I think he is gonna. The longer and longer the fight goes, the harder and harder it's gonna get for him to win, especially in like the type of UFC where we're fighting now, where I think it's kind of more like you have to take the belt instead of win the belt. Like you have to show that you deserve the belt. Like you have to, if you're going to decision with the champ, you have to prove that you're.
The only thing I'm gonna say, I honestly think that if any fight is gonna give the edge to the guy coming in, they're gonna give it to O'Malley here, just because Dana wants O'Malley to win this one.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Honestly,
I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, it's be good for the sport, but it's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna see a twisted thing. If you screw over a champ with a decision, it's just like very not okay.
And if he loses, he's definitely gonna have another shot if he wins his next fights after this, because he's just such a big name.
O'Malley?
Yeah.
I think it really depends on what happens in the division after Sterling leaves. If Sterling goes up and loses and comes back down, let's see what happens. If Sterling goes up, wins, and doesn't come back down, and let's say Cheeto Vera or someone becomes champ, like Sean will get another shot. But if it's against Aljamain, he gets done dirty.
Well, Sean's he's really young, right?
So you also Merab's also Merab would beat Sean.
Yeah, and I think Merab has more of the right to a title shot than Sean O'Malley, but he doesn't want to fight his friend Sterling, which is fair. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Sterling and Merab. I mean, I like them as fighters. It just, after Merab beat Jose Aldo, he went out and said, like, now I'm not fighting until I get my title shot, which is like, bro, it's not how it works. You're not going to get the title shot.
Didn't he fight pretty recently?
Yeah, no, because Dana White was like, you're not getting the title shot if you do that. Like, you can't come out and say, I'm not fighting until I get a title shot. No. You're not that name, bro. You're not him. Get out of here.
I think he should fight. I think Cejudo said he wanted to fight him. I think he should fight Cejudo.
But is he gonna take that fight if Aljo's gonna, after this belt defense, gonna go up to welterweight?
Well, maybe,
is he gonna accept that fight? Because that's a tough fight to just accept.
No, because
it's not a title fight.
I think that if Aljo beats O'Malley and Aljo goes up, you give the interim to Merab and
Merab
probably not Cejudo.
So if Cejudo wants to be on the August 19th card, you heard him during the fight against Sterling saying August 19th. That's the day he won his Olympic gold medal, and he wants to fight on that day. He was hoping to fight Sean O'Malley, but he lost, so I think he wants to fight someone else. Alright, now let's talk about some Champions League soccer.
Yeah.
We had the second leg of Inter Milan, and what was this? Was it AC?
Yeah, no,
that's my fault.
That works.
And the second leg of Real Madrid and Man City. Yeah, I mean, I'll let Shaw talk about it. He's a big soccer guy.
Yeah, so Real Madrid got smacked all the way back to Spain.
All the way back to Spain.
I am embarrassed for them. I think anyone who thought they were going to win was an absolute idiot. Man City is firing on all cylinders right now. They are passing the ball like better than Pep's squad on old Barca. They're scoring.
Here's what we gotta think about. Maybe those people who thought that Real was gonna win really like a lot of the players on the team, just supporting their guys. But interesting to see what happens with Real. Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi to Real.
It's not gonna matter if Mbappe went to Real Madrid. I would still take Man City in this match.
All right. That doesn't need to be talked about. That hasn't happened. But the stat I was talking about last time was, Man City has not lost a Champions League game at the Etihad since April of 2018.
Yeah,
that's an insane stat. And they were at the Eddie House, the Eddie House of the game. I think it was just. I thought Rudiger was gonna play. I thought Rudiger was gonna start. He played great the first leg. I thought he was gonna be playing the second leg. I don't know really what's his name. Encadi was his name? No, the coach's name. Ancelotti was thinking. I don't know enough to be actually criticizing him, but I guess he saw something that didn't really work out. Because you saw it, Bernardo.
Yeah, he
Silva
torched
was
him.
literally, he was just running.
He was dancing
He was
around.
literally just
He
running
torched
by.
him. He's got the dirtiest top 5 left foot of the generation.
Of the generation.
Yeah, he's an absolute baller. And same with Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
I saw something about City. He was saying how compared to United, they're like they build their team. They keep their guys and just becoming like
I think
just a class club.
I think if
compared to
Man City wins the Champions League, Kevin De Bruyne's the best midfielder in Prem history.
Ooh, I would agree with that. I
Well,
think the
what
way he
hasn't
plays
he
the game,
done?
he's busy. He's the best passer that has ever touched Earth, in my opinion. The best passer there. And
Clearly haven't seen Dan
Messi's
on the
right
pitch.
there. Messi's on top of it. Messi's tied with him. Messi's tied with him because. But I would never. I'll say it like this: I've never seen someone pass the ball since Messi.
Like Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, that's a good one.
Kevin De Bruyne pass. It's with his right foot, so it looks a little more ugly. But he fizzes it in.
three syllables.
And then the Inter Milan game, I didn't watch. I didn't even watch the highlights. I thought, I don't know what to think. I didn't watch it.
Was she
but-
man?
What? Wrong team, bro.
Is that Napoli?
Yeah, that's
That's poor.
That is
Soptic
very
sports
poor.
fans, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean Inter Milan. I mean Milan just didn't really. Did Leo play?
No, he didn't play.
He didn't play either of the legs, which was kind of a letdown.
But he warmed up.
Yeah, he
No,
said
He got benched.
Couldn't play.
he couldn't play.
I saw him. He said what's up to Thierry Henry on the sideline.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't play.
I think he definitely would have made a big difference, but I don't know. I don't think it really would have mattered.
With that said, just because I made that comment about City does not mean I can't see Inter getting the job done in the final.
I mean, you never know. Like,
You never know.
It
You
really
never
could
know.
happen.
You never
Who
know.
knows? When Lautaro Martinez playing for Inter, he's nasty, bro.
There's also
He's nasty.
there's also like Ancelotti is like or Anceletta did not make the right tactical moves.
He didn't do anything during the game.
I think that the coach for Inter is gonna make a lot more tactical moves and he's gonna counter tap a lot better.
I don't know. I think Man City's gonna embarrass and humble.
We'll see. We'll see. Anything can happen.
With my
Not
past
even.
reality, I think I'd have to confidently say that I got Man City
Hey, yo.
coming out.
Yeah, nah. I think Colin's gonna score like 5 goals, man.
Ah,
I got Man City as well.
yeah. What else happened in the sports world?
The Mets had a crazy
I
comeback.
was
win.
dying to say it's good.
Oh, this Mets are crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way,
Mets-
if anyone's interested in Soptic gaming,
Let us know.
Let us know.
Because
in
I
the
beat Charlie
comments.
yesterday in a crazy game in FIFA.
Yeah.
Last minute banger.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 days ago? My bad. But, yeah, Soptic Gaming coming soon, maybe.
Yeah,
Let us
Soptic.
know.
Yeah. All right. Continue with baseball.
Yeah, the Mets. I was just gonna say I'm a Mets fan. I don't really follow much baseball. I follow the Mets. The Mets were down 5-2 going into the 9th. Hit a 3-run bomb, tied the game, and then they ended up winning 8-7 in extras, which was definitely, as a Mets fan, good to see considering the season we're having.
You hop on the subway to the Bronx to see that the Yanks are making a little comeback in the.
The Yanks are.
The Yanks aren't at the bottom of the division anymore, even though it is the best division in baseball. Just
the best division in baseball,
that-
just because you can win in the regular season. This is so capping.
Look at
the
the-
NL East
the N-
has won how many?
Let's-
No.
No.
How many World Series have been won in the NL East in the past 3 years or 4 years? 3. The Nationals, the Braves, and the Phillies have all won the World Series in the past 4 years, all coming out of the NL East.
But we ain't talking about the past. We're talking about the present.
We're talking about the present. What are you talking about? We're talking about the defending champs. What are you talking about? We're talking about the present. Russell Westbrook's cheeks, though.
Alright, if you want to shift
You
gears,
want to talk about the present?
we want to shift gears.
Trash.
You want to shift gears? Like how we can shift gears? We can pull up numbers.
Oh my! What numbers you want to
You
pull
want
up?
me
The
to pull
number
up-
0
bro.
rings. That's all the number I need, bro.
There's a bunch of players with 0 rings, man.
There's a bunch of players with 0 rings, but you like.
Wow, so you comparing Russ to CP0?
Good to know.
You comparing Russ to CP?
Those are two top 10 point guards
CP
of all
ball
time.
ass 0, bro. And Russell Westbrook.
I was just being told how Chris Paul, like, in the argument, was better than Russ. So
By
how
who?
how can't
By
I?
who?
He who shall not be named.
Random person that doesn't exist.
goes by the name of Ethan Summers.
Oh, we'll get Ethan on the pod.
Alright. We got the best division of baseball by record as of now.
That's a terrible.
It 32-13, 28.
Dude, it doesn't
16,
matter what their
25,
records are right
25,
now.
20.
It's literally the regular season.
I'm not a huge.
The Lakers started 2-2. What are we talking about?
Nah, he has a good point.
No, I'm just saying they're making their way back.
Yeah, that's right.
Which I don't really care because I don't got my boy on the team anymore. So
The Lakers are losing the lead.
Nah, I mean they're up 6 right now with 5 minutes left in the second.
Yeah, they're up by like 12, 2 minutes.
Brewery has
Oh,
some,
oh. Hold on, Shaw.
That's 15 right
I
now.
need you to check NHL real quick.
What's the score?
Just check it.
2-1 Panthers.
Panthers 2-1. Anthony Duclair,
Wow.
the former Rags.
Who got the other goal? Is it an own
So,
goal?
Logan, how you feeling about the Jets? man?
Barkov.
Oh, Barkov got the
I'm
other
feeling
goal?
Barkov
good.
and Duclair, some
As
players.
always, the Jets are in a really good place right now for next season. We'll see what happens in the season, but it's looking good. I think the Quinnen deal is going to get done. I actually saw their schedule today. I think we're going to have a tough start to the season, but we're going to close out really strong. And that's going to carry through into the playoffs. We're
Yeah,
gonna win
you
the
guys
chip.
losing.
I think we gotta do a little Jets vs Giants record comparison. Go through.
How about we do full comparison?
We could save for a later,
Yeah,
a
save
later
that for a
episode
later
where we go
episode.
through teams and what we think their records will be.
Since last time Logan talked about the Jets, nothing's changed. Nothing changed about the situation. If they don't win a championship with Aaron Rodgers in the next one, if he stays for another year, my bad, Super
I got
Bowl,
you.
then they're done. Their salary cap's taking a hit, and they got Zach Wilson apparently, who's gonna be studying and taught from Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah.
which will not be happening.
Any boxing news? Is Haney fighting Lomachenko?
Yeah, he was fighting Lomachenko this
Haney.
weekend.
I got Haney.
I don't know. Yeah,
I got Haney.
Yeah, I think Haney's gonna win, but wasn't he ducking Lomachenko for
Nah,
years?
Lomachenko's a good fighter.
Lomachenko's a good fighter, but I don't really know enough.
That's
to
gonna
say.
be, yeah, I don't know what to say, but that's gonna be an interesting fight. I don't think that Devin Haney's as much of a lock as people say, but we're gonna find out, I guess.
Yeah, I think he's a lot.
I think he's definitely better regardless. I doubt him.
I think Devin Haney is
Lomachenko
a scared fighter, though. I think he's scared of Tank Davis.
I think
you're hearing it right
I was-
there.
Lomachenko's a killer.
He might be, but
Scared of Tank
I
Davis.
think that-
the whole division is scared of Tank Davis.
what if we see
That's
a
true.
Garcia Haney fight before we see that?
Then we just know he's scared of Tank.
Because what we've heard is it's 3-3 when they fight
Doesn't
amateur
matter.
boxing. So
Doesn't matter. It's not amateur. We're talking about the president.
No, exactly. I want to see that fight in the pros. I want to see that happen.
I want to see that happen too, but they can fight as Gervonta's son after he beats the Haney, bro. They don't need to have. They don't need Ryan Garcia fighting for a chip when he.
I'm saying
baby,
Ryan versus
bro.
Haney before Tank. If Tank has another fight.
That's not going to happen. They're
Yeah.
not going to give Garcia the fight against Haney after losing to Tank and not winning. another fight.
That's a fight that's been talked about ever
But it
since
doesn't
they
matter.
started their careers.
Yeah,
it's a fight
that was the fight he was talking
talking
about when he was still fighting Tank, when he was still in chance to beat Tank. Once he lost to Tank, that fight hasn't been talked about because it was so
Dude,
obvious.
Ryan
he's not
Garcia's
ready
a
to Tank.
mop. He's got no fundamentals, bro.
No, Ryan Garcia's not a mop. Ryan Garcia is just in his first fight ever where his left hook didn't land. He was just what else was there? There was nothing else. He had
one of
hands.
his fights. It was he actually knocked him out with a left hook to the body. I forgot the fighter's name, but it was the first time I think he'd ever been knocked down, and he's shown he can get hit. To be fair, he did get up. He got up against
Who?
Tank.
He did not get
Who?
it.
Garcia.
He did not get up against.
He got knocked down in the first.
Oh yeah,
two
I mean
rounds.
you're talking about his weak chin.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
He does not have a chin, bro.
No,
he got
I
knocked
know.
down by some dude that can't hit.
no. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's been shown that I was.
You said it's been shown that he can't hit, he can't back
No.
up.
Because what we've seen usually with
Can't
these
get back
lower
up.
tier fighters is that he just dominates. But this one, like we've seen that sometimes he gets opened up. Like he got very much opened up against Tank.
I mean,
So,
he's had the same issue his whole career.
Yeah.
He goes to the left hand, this hand goes down, this hand goes here, and his chin is just out in the open, ready to get popped.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else we talking about?
What else? Yeah. That's about it.
I think we're pretty caught up on recent news.
Yeah,
I mean, should we have one more
we
line
can hit
check
a
on the
little.
scores?
We can also hit a little debate to end it.
Yeah, we could
I
have
have
a little
I have a
bit.
little question from the back, and we debate it.
Yeah,
we
Max,
take
give us
sides.
a question, a random question right now.
Who are the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL right now?
Oh,
We talking present?
Present.
We talk.
We talking off the dome or we
No
talking
past,
this?
the present.
Mahomes won.
No, we'll
Do
collectively
that out.
Yeah, Mahomes won.
I think Mahomes 1 should not be a debate for anybody.
Nope.
No. Mahomes
Two.
won.
Jalen
I
Hurts.
got
Take it
Allen too.
Dude, terrible.
I'm going-
team. Josh Allen is not the
I
second
think-
best quarterback in the
Are
NFL.
you going Big Bird?
I'm going
He's
Big
going Big
Bird.
Bird.
I like that. I'll go Big Bird
That's-
too.
I'll go
agree
Big
with
Bird.
that.
I'll go
Bro, like we all love Joe Burrow.
Yeah, we all
love
Joe
Joe
Burrow.
Burrow,
That's
too.
the spot. So what?
I
You
like
guys?
Big Bird.
You guys are taking.
I think you got to.
I think you got to put
You're taking
Hurts above
Jalen
Josh
Hurts
Allen.
above Josh Allen.
Josh Allen did not have the year
Ooh.
everyone was expecting without David.
And I think he's not gonna have.
Fair.
I think I said this to one of you guys. I said this to one of you guys that I see all this stuff, this team in Buffalo never winning Super Bowl. I think they'll never get past the Chiefs. They'll never get past.
The Jets.
Didn't this
I
same?
mean, we'll not say the Jets because that'll
I
be
mean,
a thing for 1 year. And
They're in a hard
terrible
division
again.
now. The
Yeah, am I thinking of a
top
different-
division
The Bills,
in the
are, the Bills are
NFL.
going to win the division.
Oh,
This
stop,
year-
stop
If
with
you think,
this.
if you
Bro.
think otherwise, I'll
Top
debate you on that. The Bills are
Yes.
going to win the division this year.
Undoubtedly.
The Bills are going to win the division this year.
The AFC East is the best division in football right
Yeah, it is. I can agree with that.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
No doubt.
I mean,
now.
and,
Like say another division.
you know,
The NFC East.
yeah, the NFC East.
That's not even a joke. That's not even a joke.
Last year.
I
All
know.
three won in the first round.
I know.
When was the last time the Jets did that?
Oh.
As a franchise.
One in the Super Bowl?
No, won the first round of a playoff game.
Like with Sanchez
Yeah, when?
a while ago.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Back on-
I'm honestly going to say that.
13, 12, 10-year drought.
We can say the NFC East.
I don't see the
Excited to
best,
see it
best
come
division
to
in
an end.
football this year.
The Cowboys.
Most complete.
Cowboys are looking dangerous.
Yeah, most
as
complete
well.
division this year. In my
I think.
And I
I think
think
Is
the
the
Eagles.
NFC
Eagles
East?
Yeah, this year.
You look
Yeah,
at a
the
team's
Eagles are
lineup.
gonna
I
be
think the
gross.
Eagles have the
Eagles
best.
carry you guys.
The Eagles have the best.
Eagles carry
Dude,
us.
the Bills have been teams.
We had three teams in the second round of playoffs, bro. When
What
was
are
the
you
last time?
saying?
When was the time any division did that?
Well, this year, one of the teams in the AFC East is going to get left out of the playoffs.
Yeah, two of them. You're not gonna have three.
You're
teams.
not gonna have three.
Dude, the AFC is too competitive for three teams out of the AFC
Yeah,
East to make
sure.
playoffs.
Well,
Too competitive.
So who do you think's getting left out?
I think
Pats and
Pats
Dolphins. The
and
Dolphins are
the-
looking good.
And the Dolphins get left out.
I think the Jets and the.
No, I think Jets make playoffs. And
10-7.
I'll give the Jets that. Maybe.
10-7, I'll give you maybe. 11-6, there's no possible chance. 10-7 perhaps.
Maybe a little nine.
Maybe
Maybe a
You
little
guys are
nine.
going to be some
We should.
clowns.
Oh, we can't.
All right, so back to the quarterbacks. Hurts at 3.
Hurts at 3, Allen
Allen
4.
four.
And then the last spot, we
Number
got
5
That's a
spot.
debatable spot.
That is a debatable
Herbert,
spot. I don't have Herbert. I don't have
Rodgers,
Herbert.
Brady.
I don't have any of those guys.
I'm thinking of Saints.
I think you could put Rodgers there, maybe.
Rod,
As much as I'm a Jets hater, I really like Aaron Rodgers.
I don't like Aaron
I like
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is a freak, bro.
I like watching the ball come out of his arm, bro. It's just a beautiful thing.
Yeah, he slings it.
He
He's
slings
just a
that.
freak.
The next best quarterback I'm gonna say is
Yo, Max from the back holding up a Kyler Murray sign. I just like to say
That's-
Max
I'm
is-
playing,
this is
I'm
why
playing,
Max is
I'm
not
playing,
the
I'm playing.
boss.
That's
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I was going to say
Lamar.
Lamar Jackson.
But no.
Stretch.
Chill before we put Lamar over Herbert.
yeah, I'm gonna say Herbert actually. I've
Oh,
thought about it. I'm gonna say
no,
Herbert
no.
at 5.
Actually, I'll take Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah,
Oh.
I forgot about
I was gonna say
If we're talking
him.
about upcoming season, I think Trevor Lawrence
I was
is going to
gonna
have a really
put him
good
at
season.
six.
I agree.
That's a
It's a hot take.
That's a
But it's a nice take.
With Calvin Ridley, bro,
It's a nice
he's about to
take.
take off.
It's a nice
yeah,
take.
Calvin Ridley's gonna be interesting to see after a year off for his.
Yeah, I bet.
Dude,
gambling.
but
He's
Calvin
gonna be
Ridley's
great.
like 28 or
Yeah,
29.
but
He's
that-
like
he's still-
old, like so old.
Yeah, but he hasn't
like
played.
like he's only played like 2
He's
seasons.
it's like D-Hop. It's like D-Hop came back.
Alright, now
Suspension.
let's everyone just give their most underrated NFL team next year.
Okay, fine.
Alright, for me, just I don't think they're that slept on in like the grand scheme of things, but by these guys, the Jets.
Bro, come on, that's a terrible
Look at
underdog.
their team.
They have expectations this year. You could have been an
Alright,
underdog any other
let me
year.
think. I'm gonna go with. I gotta see some NFL teams.
I got mine.
Okay.
Shall I go?
Yeah.
Alright. My team
I know my
is shout out my dad's side of the family. Shout out Chicago. Shout out Chi-Town. The Chicago Bears.
Oh, that's a good
The
pick.
Bears are back.
Okay, that's a good pick.
Justin Fields finally got an actual competent receiver, DJ Moore. I think they won that trade by a landslide for the number 1 pick, or giving up the number 1 pick.
I like that.
If they can build a little bit of a team this year, see what they can do in the rest of the offseason, see what happens. They get some protection, some defense. I think they got Justin Fields is an explosive weapon himself that can spark off a 60-yard run like that, and all of a sudden they're back in the game. So
I'll go next. I think I said this on either the first episode or the second, but I think the Falcons are a huge underdog this year. I
They don't
said
have the
it.
QB to do it.
Listen, I said it's on Desmond Ridder last time, but now I notice a different quarterback on the roster under the name Tyler Heineke.
Taylor.
Tyler?
Chill. Taylor Heineke.
Come on.
Taylor Heineke's a dog.
The Falcons drafted Bijan Robinson, who's going to have a very high workload. They got Jesse Bates. They made some good signings. They still got Kyle Pitts. They have some good players. They got some playmakers.
Kyle Pitts has scored 1 touchdown in America.
I just think their expectations.
They have offensive and defensive playmakers. They just need the playmaker to run the offense. So,
my underrated team is, this team made the playoffs last year. They ended a big playoff losing drought. They won in the playoffs. It looks like they're only getting better. They had a great draft, great new head coach. Really, seems like they're building something great in there. The New York Giants. I think the disrespect coming towards the Giants right now, not being talked about as a contender, is crazy. Danny Dimes progressing another year under a new contract with that franchise guy swag. You know what I mean? He's walking around knowing he's the franchise guy. Last year, he had a franchise season last year. I think it's the Giants' time to be very good. I think although the Eagles are in their division and are going to be one of the best teams in football, I think the Giants still make the playoffs next year and show out in the playoffs, have a better chance of going further. And I think that the only thing that can stop them is injuries.
Well, last year showed that the Giants have potential to be a contender, and they just there's clearly some missing pieces.
Yeah,
and
we knew there were missing pieces.
But we knew that all season.
Yeah, we knew our receivers were like that all
but
season.
we got Jalen Hyatt, we got JMS.
No, we don't.
No, we didn't get
We
JMS.
didn't get JMS.
You don't know.
Like JSN, you mean?
No, the lineman.
No.
The Minnesota center. But,
Oh, I know you're talking about.
we improved the line, which we had already improved with Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas, best
And
tackle in
Schmidt.
football.
And Schmidt.
Yeah.
We
So-
need Evan Neal to.
And
Yeah.
if Evan Neal can turn into a top 5 pick, which he was, right? Top 5. Yeah. If he can turn into a top 5 pick offensive lineman, then we got a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah. My team is going to be the New Orleans Saints. I think
That's not
that
bad.
they're in an open division.
They're very bad.
They do. I think he's the best coach in the division. Oh, yeah.
Sean Payton's gone.
Yeah. Sean Payton to Denver.
You don't know about that?
Cocky mushrooms, man.
Talking mushrooms.
Okay, so then,
Say your original team.
It's fine.
I mean,
not
yeah,
bad.
I like the Saints, but I mean, I guess they don't have a coach anymore. But I
Dude,
like
I haven't had
the
a coach for like 2 years.
I like the Jaguars.
Oh yeah,
That's fair.
I
That's
like
a
the
good
Jaguars.
take. I like
But they
them, too.
did win their division last year, so I mean, it's
They
not
put up
much
a
of
game.
It's not much of a hot take.
And what's your guys' most underperforming team of the year?
I got the New York Football Jets.
I have
Good ones.
the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah,
I
got
back
the
that. I
Cardinals.
back that.
My
Kyler off the
underperformer
torn
for
ACL.
the year.
Kyler just being Kyler.
I'm gonna go the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
I think even after Lamar signs that big contract, it doesn't really change anything.
Did he sign? Did he sign?
Yeah.
I said after he signed.
Oh, he said after he signed. I mean,
I don't think he deserves
that's
all that money.
That's interesting though, because they did just get some weapons.
I don't care.
They got Odell, and then they drafted Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Zay-
an Odell. Wow, bro. I have literally half of my left knee, bro.
Nah, but Zay
Like,
Flowers.
I could tear my ACL
Zay Flowers
and give it to
is the guy.
him, and it'd be better than his ACL.
Zay Flowers is the guy I really wish the Giants could have gone.
Yeah, Zay
Yeah.
Flowers tough.
Zay Flowers is tough.
Yeah. Alright.
I think that wraps it up for today.
Yup.
Tune in next time. Catch us on Twitter at Soptic Sports, on Instagram at Soptic Sports.
Remember Soptic Gaming. If you
Maybe
want to
coming
see it,
soon.
if you want to see it, drop a comment.
Yeah. At Soptic Sports, all social media platforms. See you next time.
So, dude.